Hopefully no sparks. That's good. Now let's do the 15 amp. Okay. Now let's turn this switch on. So one of our goals while we're here today is to get this electric box hooked up to get the generator plug installed and install lights, which we have right here. Here's our LEDs up here on these rafters. They go well with our horseshoe up there, I guess. Okay, well, we've had a busy day. Got a fire going, got the trailer moved. We did some hiking around the land. And now we're gonna cook some dinner. Amy's gonna cook in the camper. And then I'm gonna work on getting at least some of the stuff started for this box. So that's what's going on. Probably got a couple hours of daylight. So we're gonna keep moving. We've got a little bit of a solar charge with sunlight coming through the door. Have it hooked up to the battery. Putting out 11.1 volts. Not great, not horrible. And just mounted these boards. This is gonna go up now. This is 3/4 inch, 7-ply maple. And we're gonna put that up there. And then we'll mount the board on it. The breaker box, 200 amp service breaker box. We'll have to disconnect some stuff there, but the goal is to come right out through the wall with a 30 amp generator plug. We're gonna feed this, and then we'll have wires and boxes run to the roof where we'll put our LEDs across. And we're gonna light this place up. Okay, we've got the board up. Now the panel's gonna go up. All right, everything's been done by eyeball. And it looks fairly level because I forgot my level. But now I have to go through and get the box cleaned up, which is probably gonna be a job for another day. All these wires. Okay, I think we're gonna get cleaned up, put some stuff away, and get ready to head home. Maybe sit around the fire a little bit, I don't know. All right, Amy, what are you working on?
I'm loosening these screws and pulling these wires out. I'm taking them apart.
And why are we doing that?
Because you're gonna rewire it, right?
Yep.
Rewire it.
That's a word that's a little harder to say.
Like a tongue twister?
A little harder to say than it seems like it should be. Rewire. Yeah, so this is an old box that we had sitting around from an old house that we had bought that it was falling down and we tore it down. And so this is a 200 amp service box. We're gonna wire in our generator, which will be on the outside, and it'll come in and we'll feed this. Now we're not hooked up to the grid or anything, so we don't have to worry about having a safety lockout on the top of it to back feeding any wires or anything. So we've got all the grounds disconnected and just screw all those back in.
So they don't come out.
Yep, and then we're gonna pull the wires off the actual breakers. Got all the wires stripped out of the box, pulled off all the breakers, except I put that one back on. And we're gonna keep working on this. Thank you, Harbor Freight Junkies, for the 25% off non-exclusion coupon. Nothing excluded. So I ended up buying this Predator 8750. We're gonna open it up today and we're gonna get it installed out at our land. All right, so we put the handle on the generator. We put the wheels on. We put the legs. You can see those under there on. And then there was 2 shipping brackets. I put oil in. Put 5W30 since it's cold. And I just put about 4 gallons of gas in. Now we're gonna try to start this. So let's see what it says. So, oil, fuel, choke, fuel valve on. Where is our fuel valve? We'll have to check that out. Okay, found the fuel. It's just on this side where that red switch is. Took me about, I don't know, 10 pulls. I haven't hooked the battery up. We're gonna get some measurements of how many decibels it is. But I wanted to get it running. I'm running out of light. See where we go from here. So I just shut this off and I turned the fuel off. And when I turned the fuel off, for whatever reason, there's a little bit of, yeah, see that? I don't know if you can see that. Gasoline coming out right there. Oh no, we'll have to check that out. That will not be acceptable. All right, another day. A little bit more snow. We're gonna head into the garage and see if we can get some work done today. I don't know how productive we'll be, but we'll find out. I'm not gonna show you that. Okay, we're here. Maybe we'll get a fire started here in our little propane fire pit. Get to work on the box over here. I wish it was as bright in here as this camera makes it. Makes it pretty bright. Goal number 1, we're gonna get some lights mounted up here. Hello, friendly YouTube peeps. All right, I'm, I don't know, 10 foot up in the air or something like that. But, you know, success in mounting only. We haven't wired it up yet, but we've got these lights, about a 10 pack of them, real simple. Single screw goes up in through this clip. I'll show you what that looks like here. Maybe, if I can do this one-handed. Or how about this? I've got one in my pocket. I'll just show you what one of them looks like. That probably makes more sense, huh? Okay. This is what they look like. Single screw goes up in. So gets mounted up there. The light clips into it. And then we've got connecting wires, because this goes through a conversion where it converts 120 down to, so it goes from AC to DC to power the LED lights. And there's a little converter in the box, or in the plug. So we're gonna wire the other side. We're gonna put 3 lights in, 3 section of 3 lights, and we'll see what that does for the brightness in the garage. We'll go from there. And then we're gonna finish hooking up our generator and everything that we've got going on there. All right. I say all right a lot, don't I? Beautiful snowy day here in the garage at the land. And you'll see getting some LED lights up here. So that's the plan. That's what we're working on. And man, I'm just blessed on this gorgeous snowy day. Okay, so I bought some extended connectors for these lights, and they were 10 foot. I probably should have bought 6 foot. I can buy those and add them later if I want to. But I wanted the flexibility of the 10 foot because I wasn't really sure how I was gonna mount the lights in the garage here. So you can see I've got it here tacked up. And then once we get here, I have the extra wrapped around and tied back in so we can have some sort of clean look to the wires. Not perfect, but it's a solution for right now, and that's what we're all about, is solutions. And then there's I think this one must already have it off then. There's like a film, like when you buy new electronics, on the plastic. Alright, so all these do then is they just clip in. There's the first side, there's the second side. Okay, so we've got 6 of them in. Now we'll do the wire from that side to this side. Another day, sunshiny day here at the land. There's my southern exposure. I've got this Jackery panel out here. It's going into our little Explorer 300. Look at that, 49 watts. And we're charging my wife's phone at the same time. Continuing to work. On getting the wiring done for the generator and the lights. Got a switch in. Got our feed wire coming in from the box. We're still not connected to the box and we don't have the generator hooked up yet. We've got a wire that's going to go up to an outlet, which I'm putting together right now. Then we'll give the lights a test. Then we'll hook up. We got to put another light here and another light here and 2 more boxes with wires that will be wired to separate switches. 1, 2, 3 for each bank. So we can conserve power because eventually the box is also going to be hooked into, it's going to be fed by an inverter off of solar panels. So that's where we're at now. These lights, I'll cut these wire ties here, zip ties in a minute, but these are all on this line. Goes under this switch. Switch goes across the box. Now we're going to wire the box and we're going to wire the generator plug outside. Okay, so I'll show you the box from outside. It comes through. It feeds this 30 amp. This 15 amp goes up over to the switch, which then goes up there and should power those lights. So I've got the heavy extension cord that's going to plug into the box out here. and then we'll roll the generator out and start it up and hook it up. So here's the box that I installed. You'll notice I had it cut nice and tight. I love the oscillating tool. Great tool. Didn't have one in existence when I was a kid. Awesome tool. It was nice and tight, but you can see this has a lip on it that has to slide down over. So I had to cut space in there so that lip could go in. And then we should be able to plug into here with the generator, flip the switch, power the box, and we're gonna give that a try. So let's see if we can do this with one hand here. Let's get this connected. Grab the generator. All right, we just dragged this out. I guess I'll turn it around so I can get to it. I was doing my Forrest Gump. I said, I love you, Jenny. I am not a smart man, but I know what love is.
I'm not a smart man, but I know what love is.
If I get this to work, I'm gonna love it. All right, let's get this thing started. Okay, started it up. Got it plugged in to the box. Let's go see what happens when we power the main box up. Hopefully no sparks. That's good. Now let's do the 15 amp. Okay. Now let's turn this switch on. Whoa! Look at that. We got lights. Huh? What do you think about that? Woohoo! We have power. So Tom Hanks, he did the fire. I made fire.
Yeah! Look what I have created! I have made fire! I have made fire!
I made power. I'm gonna shut the garage door to see how bright it is. Now I've got more lights I gotta wire, but let's shut the garage door. Oh yeah, yeah, that's great. Woohoo! And we'll have to build a doghouse for the generator and all that. But watch this. Dark, dark, light. Awesome. Awesome. Okay, that's good news. That's awesome. We've got lights above us. We've got 2 more rows to do. And it's good that we have lights because it's 4:10 and we've probably only got about an hour of daylight left. So yeah, we'll be able to hook the camper up into, we're gonna put some plugs in here. We got some plugs that are gonna go on the wall here and around the place. We're gonna get this wired up. This is great. I am so excited. So excited. So, all right. Well, lots to do. All right, it's January. Oh, found a tool down in the snow. Fell out of my pocket. What is it? It's January 28th, and we had some sun today. It's mostly behind the clouds now, but it was a good day. We did some solar charging on the Jackery. That charged up to 100% with the sun that we had. It was only at 72%, but I mean, it went pretty quick. And all I have is a 60 watt panel because it's only a 300 Explorer. So we did that. We got the box hooked up. We have the, let me open the door here. So I can put the tool in here. We have the box on the wall hooked up. We've got a switch on the wall hooked up. We've got lights that work up above. And the sun, as you can tell, it's going down. We're gonna head home and feel pretty good about some of the stuff that we got done today in a fairly short amount of time. So we'll catch you later. Hey, if you like watching this kind of stuff, make sure that you subscribe and make sure that you hit that like button, and you know, you can hit the little bell for notifications. Love to have you stick around more often. All right, we'll catch you later.